Hello Pisces, welcome to Tarot Predictions. I'm Rad and this will be your horoscope for March 2017, guys. So let's see what the cards has in store for you. The first one is the Knight of Swords, and this is where you stand at March. The second one is the Nine of Swords, guys. This is the negativity you experience through March. The third one is the positivity, which is the Four of Wands. Exciting, eh? And then at the end, it is the overall result of it, which is the Seven of Cups. So let's go directly to your career, people. Something is going to happen into your career, something that will fill you with enthusiasm and with power, something that will give you a self-esteem, okay? And it will really require, however, from you to be with a sharp and flexible mind, to be able to take on important decisions very swiftly. But the key here for you taking on these decisions is to consult with your feelings, okay? And do only what you feel it's right to be done, because this person here is where you stand. I mean, you should be the one who always chase the truth, okay? So if you feel that something is not trustworthy, if you feel that something is not quite right, you shouldn't go for it, not at all. But instead of that, you should focus on something that really do have a prosperity for you. Be courageous about it and chase it with the power you have, chase it with the enthusiasm you have. So that I could have said that this could be a brand new project, but by looking at the other cards, it is about finalizing a very important project. So this is why I'm looking the cards before I go up in front of the camera, people, so I don't jump back and forward just to change my words from the previous one. This is why it's important to you know, to see the cards and have a general impression before you go with the reading. So the second card is the negativity, people, and this is the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, Pisces, it seems that you will suffer particular things, and that suffer will be needless suffer, needless fear, fearing in vain. And probably this will be a fear of you making wrong choices here, wrong approach, or being too tenacious from the from the Knight of Swords. So that may make the real problems that you have being buried beneath and not being discovered, okay? So you got to be very calm and very cold toward the situations, you know. I said that you need to make your choices based on your feelings and consult with your feelings, but when you face difficulty, we need to be that person who is really cold, with poker face, someone who is really determined to push it to the very end, to push it to the to its success, rather than to worry, oh my god, how I'm gonna do this, what is gonna happen if I do this, if I do that. Again, if you consult yourself with your feelings and you don't let your mind twistle and tangle, and you don't presume what the end of what your actions will lead you to, then you will be able to do what is necessary to do. Another thing is that you may want to seek a help from different opinion here with the Nine of Wands, with the Nine of Wands, excuse me, of Swords. It is very important if you seek different opinion outside of you. What I mean is that someone who is not affected by the situation to give you an opinion, are your actions going to work or not. And this will scatter your fears and your suffering. You will see that actually your approach and your ideas and the decisions you're taking are not as bad as you think they are. Because after that, this is the positivity here, people. This is the positivity in your career, and that speaks that you will be able to finalize your project, you will reach their culmination, you will reach a success there, and a very, very important thing, an important cycle of growth comes to an end. So that card may speak that you will start preparing yourself for a new place, for a new promotion. I cannot speak for raise because this isn't about money. It is about you improving yourself much more, and whatever you put an end at, I mean, through a hard work, through the hard work you have placed in the past, now you're seeing its result, that this thing is finally finished, you can just take your breath. That will create a great joy within you, okay? And great satisfaction of the job well done this month, guys. So you look around yourself and think of what you really placed a great a great effort at, and whatever that is, it is coming to its end, and it will be a successful end, guys. And that will create a big satisfaction and enjoyment within yourself. And then we are having the seven of cups, people. So this is it here. This is the connection in between the knight and the first and the last card. Where to after you finish that, okay? Where your further goals will lie. So that card is kind of a warning, showing that you realize how capable you are, how much you can achieve more from what you have achieved right now, and thus you may find yourself placing to yourself an unrealistic goals, things that are not reachable at this very moment, and there is a threat for you, Pisces, to go for something that will disappoint you greatly, and you will ground yourself through that disappointment if you are not true to your emotions. Here it is about you following your intuition by taking that decision where I have to go from now on after I done such a great job and I achieved that thing no one else could have ever achieved. Could have, not ever, but could have achieved around me. So this is the question here for you people. Where to from now on and in your career? And the key here is to explore your dreams and to analyze which one is fantasy and which one is seeds growing. You gotta give yourself a little bit of time. It could take a couple of weeks, it could take a month in order to scale that, but whatever it is, you need to know that this will be a seed growing, so it will give you a lot of busy days going forward. You planning for that particular dream of yours. So if you dream to be a dentist, for example, you may start working toward that. If you dream to be on a higher spot than you are right now for a promotion, you can start working on that, relying on that achievement you will have this month by your very swift and flexible decisions you take. A good job, like I said, a job well done will give its effort for you. If we're talking about your relationship, people, this is also a swift readiness for actions in your relationship. You will be challenged by your partner. It could be that your partner will create a drama, unnecessary drama, that will make you very insecure, and this is how you realize how much that relationship is worth for you, and it is where you will take that decision, either you will stay or go in the relationship. However, the positivity here is that when that drama is gone, I mean, when you take on that drama, this will create a joy and happiness within you, and probably that particular drama will make you realize how hard you fought for that relationship, how much you do care for that relationship, and that this relationship is very important to stay the way it is. I mean, as a relationship of two people. So you will do a really hard work there in order to keep it in harmony. So with that being said, it seems that again the cycle of growth is ending in one relationship and a new cycle is embarked. And again, where to now when we're talking about the relationship itself? So this with the Seven of Cups here, guys, for your relationship, it is imperative. It is imperative you take it one step at the time, and you don't go ahead of yourself. You don't believe in a fairy tales. This is also important. So whatever your partner tells you, apart from how much he loves you or she loves you, not that it is unreachable what their ideas are, for example, marriage, kids, and this kind of stuff, but probably there are exterior troubles you need to take on first. You know, exterior conditions, for example, stabilizing yourself in one job before having family, asking permission for your parents before having family, because you may charge into that dream too soon and too quickly, so so you can find out that it is unreachable at this very moment and find yourself disappointed at this. So again, be very careful what your approach will be after you stabilize your relationship through that drama, through that seeking truth of yours, through that flexible mind you will have of taking these important decisions that concerns both of you, you and your partner, and you should take them again by consulting yourself with your feelings. So that means that you should not do anything you're not feeling happy of. If you're single, guys, if you're single, this is a kind of double way reading here, because it seems that you will have first happy times in your private life. I cannot say empathizing with a lot of people, but you will start doing what makes you happy there. You will start enjoying everything around you that gives you pleasure. That comes from the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So you say to yourself, enough is enough. Enough chasing ghosts. You know, and why I don't focus on myself right now, why I don't focus on what I really want from my private life instead of chasing people who does not really care. At the start, it seems that you will have no results of finding someone around you. That is marked by the Nine of Swords here, and that will really put under questions your approach toward other people. You may start thinking about that your methods of empathizing other people are really not productive, and they are not, you know, they're not giving results. This is not necessarily true, people. Some other people just expect different things, so you need to keep constantly trying out with different guys or with different women that are catching your eyes, because we do have the Knights of Swords, which also suggests that the person you will be involved with this month will be very attractive physically. So you need to aim for those who are catching your eyes physically this month. And the positivity here is that after this turmoil of having a acceptance that your approaches are not working, you're about to find out that someone really will answer to your call. You will find out that you can have harmony with a friend of yours that is a friend, however. So think about which friend of yours is a little bit more concerned, that should be concerned, and from there a true peak of experience may happen. It could also revolve around an effort you gave toward a person long time ago, and you keep constantly trying to get in touch with them, but they're not budging. They're about to budge this month, and this will really amaze you. It will throw you off your balance. It will make you extremely happy, and it is where it hits the Seven of Cups, guys. It is where the Seven of Cups hits, and you're just threatened to believe way too much in this situation than actually you should, in terms of that you may think that this person is more involved with you than they are actually involved. Maybe they're just having fun, you know what I mean? Or maybe they're just not ready to have a commitment. So again, don't be hasty of proposing to them. Try to experiment with them. Try to put them under pressure, under stress, to see how they react on that, and make sure that whatever you're going for, and wherever you want to make a commitment at, really worth it, and it will not place a doubt in your decisions. This is the key here. Whatever you decide, whoever you choose this month, it should be beyond any doubt, okay? Because otherwise you may find yourself miserable of making a bad mistake, a bad bet, and this disappointment, guys, will really open your eyes. But you do have a chance to open your eyes before you get disappointed, and this is when you choose which one you want to be involved with, based on how much they care for you, on how little stress they give to you, and again, who catches your eyes. Because if you go for someone that doesn't catch your eyes, it seems that someone else that catches your eyes will show up after that, and this is where the drama comes, okay? And you will make someone that you care miserable, and this is not the way one approach should be made, at least shown through my own eyes. So With that being said, Pisces, that was your horoscope for March 2017. I hope you guys enjoy it and find it helpful. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel, and so you can be in tune with more of these videos. And with that being said, now you take care, guys, and I hope you have a great one, and see you next time. Bye.